1.5 months ago, I asked myself, wouldn't it be cool to have a space in Berlin to bring together all the cool, ambitious exploration stage founders to create an ecosystem where we raise the ceiling of ambition for those people, so to work alongside each other and so on. And this first video is kind of an insight into the journey of us building up this space, the people moving in. In this first video, you're gonna see how I build up this space, how we get started, how the first people move in, and how we kick it off. We'll give you some insight into what we're doing here. And the reason we do this is to show that things are possible here, because I meet a lot of people who believe that it's not possible to build cool stuff here. We want to prove the opposite, and that's why we do it. That's why in the future we're gonna show you a lot about what we're doing here, but also what's happening in other places in the European tech ecosystem. Let's go with video number 1. Welcome to the sandbox. In our first ever sandbox space, ours. I hope it's gonna be the most buzzing, ambitious builder space in all over Europe. You can follow us in the journey of making it happen. So I now placed t-shirts at all the seats. When people arrive next week, they're gonna get a t-shirt, which is pretty nice. We have Monday. On Thursday, all of our fellows of the first batch will move in and we'll have a kickoff. So this week is mainly for me to prep all the last stuff. And I think maybe the first fellows will already move in today and tomorrow. This here is the building we're in. I think we're somewhere there, 2nd floor. We had amazing people from Peak AI who sponsored us 6 displays, and I picked them up on Saturday. I think I already spotted 2 additional displays, but now let me check if there's already someone here. Yes. There he is. I think you have 2 displays. So those are brand new ones who are sponsored by Visionaries, shout out. And the other ones are the old ones from Peak AI. Max, who's also a fellow, he just is picking up his key. So we have these 2 where there's still missing one. We're gonna build them up now. It's now around 9 p.m. I'm the only one left in the office. First proper day. We got display set up. We are ready to go. I think tomorrow maybe 2-3 people will come in. So as I said, it's more like a soft launch this week just to offer the space. And then on Thursday, we got Monday today, we're gonna properly start with all the people, as we have 10 people in the cohort, and it's also myself. So we're 11 and we only have space for 8. It's gonna be quite packed, and we maybe have to use this space out there as well. And you see a bunch of packaging. Yes, we're actually still missing USB-C cables because I bought those ones here, but they're only made for charging and not for data transfer, and like I didn't knew that there's a difference, but there is. And we got a group of people. Today we're 3. I got the sandbox shirt on, and we're looking for lunch spots because we don't have that many here. It's not Berlin Mitte. It's a little bit more complicated with lunch. So there are a few spots here like this Asian space. We didn't really like that when we went there. I think 1 or 2 more people will join in later. Fellows from the sandbox. Also, I think some I've never met yet in person. It's a beautiful gym we have for all our members. I mean, it's not only us here. There's a dedicated, this room is only for yoga over there. We got a delivery. I gotta show you. They're like some posters. You cannot really see what it says. So they're a mix of inspiration from those YC posters that they have, and 2 of the kind of sentences are also from YC. And there's a theater in Berlin called Schaubühne, which also has like those posters with like citations. It's a mix of inspiration between those 2. So it's Tuesday evening, only 1.5 days to go for the sandbox launch and the start. I can say for myself, it helped like just having 1 or 2 people who also stay late in the office. If you're alone in the office or like alone in a co-working space and it's like whatever 7 p.m. and think about, okay, what do I get for dinner, and then you're going home and then you're cooking something and then you're like, oh, should I go back to desk and whatever. And if you have like a group of people here, you just order something, eat quickly, then go back to the desk and just keep grinding. And I think it's gonna be even better when we have like 10 people here every day. Small delivery from Coro here today. Protein bars, some oat bars and so on. It's not sponsored. I actually paid for them. I would love if they would sponsor us. Why don't you sponsor us? Now I'll head home as well. And then also in the evening, there's AI Tinkerers in Berlin. I think it's gonna be cool. So it's 7 p.m. now, and we're gonna now head north to the AI Tinkerers event. Hope we can meet a lot of cool people from the Berlin AI ecosystem. That looks like our guy. No. Oh,
That's our Uber driver.
yeah. You wouldn't drive faster than him, right? Where's our guy? Hi. We made it. We made it. Looks quite similar to the Delta campus. Hello. Hi. I'm good.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Thank you.
See you. How's it going?
Hello.
Very good.
Hey.
Hi. Wie geht's? Dominic has to do it all alone. Why don't you have anyone to scan the QR codes for you?
I'm just doing everything myself.
Too sad.
Such a small team.
Such a small team.
Hello.
Hello, wie geht's? Very good. Ah. Hi. Hi, Bela.
Thank you.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I think it's the, I don't know, 4th or 5th episode of AI Tinkerers here in Berlin. It seems like AI Tinkerers is really like pulling people. So many familiar faces, but I just wanted to show you a little like what is possible in Berlin. I mean, you couldn't get a better crowd in San Francisco. It's just that like those events like this are not happening here every day. And in San Francisco there are like 3 of those every day. There's enough crowd in every major European tech app, but the occasions of those people getting together, those occasions are not that often. So the demos are running, but I was standing like really at the back and I was not able to film a lot. I think it's not the best view, but you can actually see like how many people are there. It's like actually like the most, like I have to give credits out to this because I know the hustle, right? Because I do events myself. To actually like get, I would guess like 150 people here to attend is like actually a good job. Shout out to Dominic. Good morning! It is the day and now going to Neukölln, picking up some breakfast before maybe a little bit so that everyone is fueled when we start. Everything's prepped. Look at this. Some croissants. I mean, already building in his call cabin. Know what he's doing there? There's so much free office space still here. So much room to grow for us. I mean, at some point we're gonna take over this whole floor, right? It's gonna be like a sandbox campus. Being able to like set this thing up in like 1.5 months, like shows that stuff is possible here, right? I hate that I'm gonna have to sit outside. Like I'm not gonna have a desk. I will be the one sitting there. I'm the one sitting there, like looking inside with a sad face. Essentially, I think it would be great for the kickoff to just make a quick introduction round and talk about who you are, why you want to build something new and the areas that you're exploring. I'm glad that you're all here because this was like something that I wanted to do for like a year or so, a little less than a year, but it was pretty hard to find a space affordable to do that in. I didn't want to charge people. So we got started. Some people like Max already in there grinding, some people chatting. Let's quickly, this one here already hustling while the other ones are chatting. Okay, they're a competitor. How are we gonna outcompete them?
Just working more hours. Oh, seriously, I mean that's what the Kong said, right?
Yeah.
Like his biggest problem he had previously was just being outcompeted by people who can more and not just having more funding, but also just really being locked in.
That's why we're here, right? To clock hours. The first bigger discussion that came out was on personal branding and content per se. So it's actually it's a very important topic. I'll also very deeply invested in right now. This kind of if AI shifts and product building getting easier, what kind of mode can distribution be? And I think this is what the sandbox is also made for in terms of people discussing the topics they're curious about, getting the takes of other people, getting the best practices from other people. We have a guy here, Leon, who's already doing YouTube videos for several channels in the past, now a new channel, and like so nice to have this exchange and have these people around you who care about the same topics, right? And this is what I mean. There are not that many people in everyday's life of the people in Europe, as in San Francisco, that care about the same topics, that want to talk about what's going on in AI, they want to talk about how you build a business in the emerging AI ecosystem and so on and so forth, right? So yeah, that's pretty nice. That's what we do it for, right? But I also need to figure out what kind of content we want to do around this, right? So we're back from lunch. Today there's gonna be like a floor opening drinks a little bit later, but up until that point, we're just gonna grind. I mean, let's see what I can show you. I think throughout the next weeks, I'm gonna give you a little insight into what the people are building and why and so on. So maybe I'll grab someone from the cohort and let them talk a little bit. Also, if you're interested in specific things, just let me know. Put it into the comments. But let's check what people are chatting about. That's how focused looks. Seems like YC has a certain type.
Cursor for Signals, anything, yeah. Cursor for say it?
What's your favorite cursor? Cursor for Word, like isn't that like what Microsoft
Isn't
built?
that clippy?
Yeah.
Cursor for AI agents? What?
So cursor. Cursor. So that's what we do all day. Not building, but just roasting YC companies now. We are heavily inspired by everything YC did in the past mainly, but also does right now. And like, just because we like try to say, oh yeah, build stuff in Europe and so on, like it doesn't mean that we don't like think that what the people in San Francisco are doing is fucking amazing, right? It is. The thing that it is about is that it is just really important that Europe also has its technological centers and is building back big tech companies, because like Europe as a continent cannot exist in the future if it doesn't have its own big tech companies. That's at least what I believe. It's very cool what people are doing in San Francisco, but I would love more Europeans to build their stuff in Europe. I would also never say that we're close to what San Francisco is, but the point here is that if we don't work on it, it's not going to change automatically. We will never have like one ecosystem in Europe that comes close to the size of like talent density in San Francisco, but we can potentially have a few ones that are getting closer and making the choice for Europeans to leave harder. This is very important, I think. Sometimes it can seem like what I do, what we do is like anti-US or bashing US or whatever. No, it's like we need something in the same way, right? So that's the main. So we got one more late joiner. coming straight from the train, and we will have one more person joining, I think on Monday or Tuesday. So you're not gonna, I think, see him. Oh, you're doing a demo? I want to see the demo. First demo.
Yeah, I will just I'll record like a very small demo for you guys. So what I did is something that I miss on my Mac that I really want is to have dynamic island. We have it on our phone, but we don't have it like on our Macs. And I want to make the dynamic island very interesting for anybody using their Mac and to make it like very customizable. So that's what I'm exploring. So I created like this dynamic islands. So, and I just started like adding some stuff to it. I did like something very easy, like changing colors, of course. And I added like something that developers need, called health check. You can give it like a URL and it will just start checking that URL for you. And it shows you like...
Oh, continuously?
Yeah, it's working and it shows you like how fast it is.
So I would kind of put my project in there, so I kind of see a red dot when like something is down.
So if it's broken, then it becomes red and it shows you like,
Oh, okay.
It's red and like it's not working, and yeah, you can just see healthy and unhealthy stuff. And what I want to do is just get feedback from everyone. What do you want to see in the Mac dynamic island? Anything you want to see, I'll just add it here. And I want to make it like very customizable and make it like more AI, also like a new AI interface. We have like all of these tasks that AI does for us, and they just come in emails or you have to go to the app, but many of them just like telling you some information, and this thing can actually like always like grow up and glow and show you things and everything. So yeah, I want to try that.
Nice. If you see this on YouTube or wherever, we want to know what you want to see as the next. This will maybe have a little delay for you. So maybe when you see this project is not alive anymore. We don't know. Back at day 2, these two already went for a run. And Max, where is he? He already was done the gym. Just us two. Or did you? We did nothing. So this was week 0 or week 1 of the sandbox. I think week 0. Show you a little bit the vibe, show you a little bit the energy and what we are trying to build here. From next week on, we're gonna go a little bit more into the specific stories of the people, cover what they're building and so on. But for now, that was it. Thanks for watching. And if you have any ideas what you would like to see at the sandbox, but also beyond that in the ecosystem, let me know in the comments. And yeah, let's build.